Danger. Trunko. Hello, I'm a white woolly whale, Macaptura capillus, more commonly known as a Trunko. I inhabit waters on the southern Atlantic coast of Africa, and you can tell me apart from a normal whale due to the fact that I'm covered in white fur and possess a very large, elephant-like trunk. Several critters such as myself are endangered, with only a few dozen in the world. We're lucky to have a total population of about 200, but even that is steadily decreasing, due to illegal whaling operations carried out by individuals interested in our bodies. People believe that my fur, skin, and blubber possess properties to make them beneficial medicines, promoting fertility and allowing blood to flow more freely throughout the body. This myth started centuries ago and is promoted by people who want to make money off of my suffering. If you see me in open waters anywhere in the world, call 503-555-0125 to report my location. You could very well be saving me from poachers and whalers if you do so. Precautions and facts about me. Our fur can host millions of algae and plankton colonies, which passing fish feed off of. We're primarily carnivores, using our trunks to grab onto prey and stuff it in our mouths. Nom 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 nom. Like elephants, we can breathe through our trunks. If you ever see a bunch of white woolly pillars sticking out of the oceans, it's likely a pod of Trunko. We can live for over 100 years, and juveniles don't reach maturity until 33. Our trunks are strong enough to pick small yachts up out of the water and throw them 30 feet. We were originally an Antarctic species, but due to climate change, we've started migrating north and shedding our fur. A single specimen of us was seen in 1924 and was mistakenly identified as a normal whale. Crazy, right? A single corporation is the biggest threat to our survival. Important reminders.
Trunko are curiosities in the world of parazoology. Like many so-called lobster species, their bodies have a tendency to decay into an unrecognizable state within seconds upon death, as if they mean to obfuscate their true nature from us. Any resources that could possibly be gained from their body are destroyed upon death. And yet parts of them are sold as traditional medicine throughout the world. How does this happen? Trunko are kept alive for as long as possible while their resources are harvested. After a certain amount of time, removed parts lose the decay effect upon death. Skin and hair loses it almost immediately upon being removed. Flesh from the stomach takes approximately 2 days. Flesh from the trunk requires a week. And the blubber and oil can take up to 3 months to be separated from the lobster effect. Oil and blubber are also the most valuable components. So yes, 3 months. These creatures are kept alive on whaling ships for upwards of 3 months while they're harvested, just to ensure that the profit margins of a bunch of quack doctors don't suffer. At least they kill the rhino when they take its horn. This is why, in collaboration with the Mana Charitable Foundation, we are offering a bounty, 10,000 USD for credible information that leads to the location and detention of any whaling ship that captures and harvests Trunko. We can't do this alone. Don't let them go extinct. Dr. Jason Hendricks, Paracryptozoologist.
For inquiries or complaints, address Super Cute Pets Rescue Shelter, Portland, Oregon. Telephone 503-555-0133. Email jasonhendricks2@skipnet.net.
From Jason Hendricks to Eowyn Wilson. Date 27th of October, 2020. Eowyn, it's awful in Antarctica, thank you for asking, but our expedition did produce something valuable. We managed to spot the Asmodeus, the flagship in Marshall Carter and Doc's whaling fleet, which I can't believe they still have. Do these guys own a moon or something? Chatter indicates that they were in pursuit of a small pod of Trunko that live in those waters. I realize I'm technically one of your supervisors, but where I come from, we do things differently. By the time you read this, the car will be en route to take you to Portland International. There's a flight waiting for you that'll take you to Newfoundland and Canada. Open up a flight corridor just for us. At the risk of sounding unprofessional, Red, like someone who used to work at Site 87, what do you say we go Greenpeace on their ass? Guards, Jason Hendricks.
From Eowyn Wilson to Jason Hendricks. Date, 27th of October, 2020. Jason? Are you fucking insane? Scratch that, you're from the Sloss Pit, of course you are. Everyone from that town is a screw loose. Have you ever heard of a nomohazard? It's like a cognitohazard, except it legally screws you. Come into contact with one in best case scenario, you're in bankruptcy court before the week is out. The gangplank of the Asmodeus has a dozen nomohazards on its first step. If you are not legally authorized to be on there, Marshall Carter and Dark's lawyers will find a way to actually seize your organs as part of the suit. Maybe take your soul as damages. The rest of the ship is rife with all sorts of funky crap. They're the only ship I know that has a smell that can kill you. The Asmodeus is the flagship of the whaling fleet for a reason. I'm not going after it, and I hesitate to say that you should either. Your funeral. Theowen. P.S. Yes, they do own a moon. At least 3.
From Jason Hendricks. To Theowen Wilson. Date 27th of October, 2020. Theowen, sorry. Just didn't want to seem like a complete weddle. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. Inside joke from my side of things. I want to actually be able to help them, not feel ineffectual. But I do think there's something we can do. I looked more into the Asmodeus, and one of the things that makes it so effective is a semantic identifier, thingamawhatsit, that makes other whales see it as a whale. It doesn't work on humans. I don't know why. What if we can make another whaling ship hunt it? I'm attaching a file to this, part in the redactions. The object that file covers is about 15 kilometers west of the Asmodeus' projected path. If we can alter the path somehow, well, let's see how the fireworks go. Jason Hendricks.
View attached file. SCP-1245. From Theowen Wilson. To Jason Hendricks. Date 27th of October 2020. Jason, I regret to inform you that in the process of me opening your last message, my hand slipped and started a Rube Goldberg machine of events that ended in a friend of mine in Mana getting your email. Sorry about that, it won't happen again. I don't approve of this plan, not one bit. But I've been out of touch with my friend in Mana for years. Who knows what they'll do? Out of my hands, and out of yours as well. Hope you feel better in Antarctica. I hear the colossal spider crabs are especially colorful this time of year. Theowen.
From Jason Hendricks. To Theowen Wilson. Date 27th of October, 2020. Theowen, the answer to the question, what will we do with a drunken whaler, has been definitively answered. Feed his crew to a pot of Trunko, early in the morning. Jason Hendricks.